These are my favorite comments. People really are just like, well, I don't want to be fat because like, okay, go tell someone who cares.
The commenter says, well, the whole reason for working out is to lose weight. I don't want to end up on my 600-pound life. So you're saying that if you become 600 plus pounds, you'll be okay with that. Sometimes it feels like these fat activists are racing to see who gets the fattest the fastest. It's weird because I feel like the pursuit of fatness is so important to these people, but they want to ignore the long-term consequences for being morbidly obese. These people are clearly hiding the way they feel, and they want to blame those who are thinner than them for their own health struggles. Now, how long can you ignore the negative feelings of being obese? Telling yourself delusional affirmations and staying away from what you think is negative comments is only causing more damage to your body and mind. This makes it so much harder to reverse. Why? Because you're in too deep. I don't know why this would happen, but imagine if you woke up and found yourself at 600 pounds. How motivated would you be to lose that extra weight? Would you give up and tell yourself this is your life and you were meant to be this big? Or would you put in the hard work knowing that it's going to take many years to get rid of that fat and become a healthier person, become a healthier weight? With these fat activists, it's like, why even try? Plus, fatness is a great thing for them. It's sad because if they voice that they needed to lose weight because of health reasons, they will be shamed and thrown out of the Fat Acceptance Club because losing weight is fatphobic. She looks so young too. And a lot of the time, young people are part of the fat acceptance movement. I just hope that one day she realizes she will get older one day. She's not going to love her future self if she doesn't start taking care of her health now.
This person asks what I love about being fat, and let me tell you, I like my round face. I think it's cute. Ever since I gained more weight, you can actually see my dimples a lot better, so I love that. I love that I'm soft and squishy, that my partner always feels comfortable when they're cuddling with me. I'm like a little pillow. I love that. Being fat makes you float a lot easier in water, and it's just so nice to just be able to float. I'm so buoyant. I love it. I love my big ass, like I really do. And I think my favorite thing is just that I look like my favorite art piece ever. Here she is, pinned up on my wall next to my jewelry and stuff. This is the Woman of Willendorf, or the Venus of Willendorf. It is a Paleolithic, small, like handheld statue. It is at least 20,000 years old. And I just think she looks a lot like me. And that makes me really happy.
I think I understand what she's trying to do here. Feeling good about yourself and practicing self-love is something we should all strive for. But at the same time, staying obese and not caring about your health isn't self-love. Fat covers up a lot of features you wouldn't be able to see unless you were close to a normal, healthy weight. She didn't have to gain weight to see those dimples in her face. When I was obese, you couldn't tell where my jawline ended and my neck began because I had so many freaking double chins hanging everywhere. I didn't start seeing any dimples until I started losing fat in my face. She says she loves being soft and squishy. Losing a lot of weight made me soft and squishy too, and not in a good way. I gotta go hit up the weight bench more. When I was obese, my body felt hard and dense, and I felt like I was carrying heavy weights all the time. It was very uncomfortable and not attractive. She says her partner feels comfortable cuddling her like a pillow. Yeah, it's nice to be cuddled. I wonder if her partner could put their arms around her. When I was obese, laying down and cuddling with my husband was very nice, but I wish that he can wrap his arms around me completely. Even when we were standing up and hugging, he just couldn't get his arms around me. And he's pretty tall. I was just too darn big. She says that floating in water was easier. I don't know how true that is. I never tried to float when I was obese because I can't swim. The only thing I can agree on with her is having bigger boobs. That's probably the only benefit of being obese. But hey, I can get that fixed with surgery. I thought it was pretty weird when she said she looked like her favorite art piece. It looks like it has a disco ball for a head, 2 male private parts for her chest, and no arms and feet. Maybe she's seeing something I don't. Ignoring potential health risks isn't self-love. Trying to find reasons to accept your fatness and not even try anymore shouldn't be the goal. Regardless, all these points are sad excuses for staying obese.
My knees say that they are knees. They have autoimmune arthritis. They hurt sometimes. I take care of them. But you don't actually care about that. That's not why you left this comment. You left this comment because you wanted to hurt my feelings. And that says so much more about you than your comment could ever say about me, any point that you're trying to prove. So I'm going to go to bed tonight, happy with who I am and what I look like and the way that I treat my body. And something tells me that you don't get to say the same. I am so thankful for the peace that I have found with myself and my body, and I'm sorry that you can't experience it too.
With a simple Google search, maintaining a healthy weight and doing low-impact exercises could help reduce the severity of symptoms related to arthritis in the knees. But clearly you don't want to lose any weight. You don't want to become healthy. You want to continue eating the way you're eating and pretending the things that are happening to your body are natural and normal. She looked like she wanted to break down and cry. Did this person try to leave this comment to try to hurt her feelings? Yeah, maybe. But unfortunately, when you're obese, your knees are breaking down, making your arthritis worse. What gets me is, she says she's happy to go to bed with who she is, and what she looks like, and the way that she treats her body. So she's happy with treating her body like trash. She's happy that she's going to unalive early. Okay. She says she's so thankful for the peace that she found within herself and her body. Meaning, dieting was too hard, exercise was too hard, I gave up, I don't want to try again because I didn't see weight loss fast enough, and now I accept the way I look and feel for the rest of my life. She ends with, she's sorry that you can't experience this too. I've experienced arthritis in my joints, with body pains, and feeling like crap all the time. I wouldn't want anyone to feel the pain of being obese, and that's not cool that she's wishing pain and suffering to others.
Oh my god, yes, thin people get so uncomfortable when you talk about your weight and clothing size like it's normal. Because it is. My personal favorite thing to do is to push that envelope even further though. So if someone's like, oh my god, you would love this insert website here, I'll go, oh, do they have fat sizes? And they go, what? I'm like, do they have my size? Oh, well, like what size? I'm like, just fat sizes. Because if I say plus size, they go, oh my god, yeah, they go up to a size like 14, 16. I'm like, oh, that's not gonna fit all this, my love. So I do enjoy pushing that envelope even further and going beyond the, oh, like, do they have a size 20? Do they have a size 22? You know, just being like, do they have fat sizes? Do they? Or in shops being like, where's the fat section? They get so uncomfortable.
Why do you need to push the envelope over clothing sizes? I don't understand it. Are you that insecure that you had to make up an imaginary problem within people? Her passive aggressiveness is so unnecessary. It's just clothes. I'm guessing a random thin person came up to you one day and wanted to put you on to something new. And you're getting mad about it because you feel this random thin person is out to make you feel bad, not being able to shop at the stores that she does. Do they have your size? How are they supposed to know your size if you didn't tell them? It's not their responsibility to research these places to make sure that you can fit in those clothes. Only you knew the definition of what fat sizes meant. To a thin person, a 14-16 would be considered plus size. You're looking for a 20-22. There's plenty of online stores that sell that size. I don't know what's wrong with saying, oh, thank you for the recommendation, but they probably don't have my size. And you feel you're pushing the envelope when you're walking into shops asking where the fat section is? How's that pushing the envelope? You sound like a douche. Do you act this way because you're expecting to hear a no, we don't sell fat clothes? And making people feel uncomfortable because you feel uncomfortable? That's sad. Hey, you obviously like being fat and you like playing around with thin people for some reason. But being a butthole over something so small as clothes shopping is so unnecessary. Just shop at your go-to stores and keep it moving.